Yo, what's good, combo crew? It's the one and only CxmboUpZaire, and check out you another super hot fire banger, man. And today I'll be showing you how to create the greatest 6-3 build ever created in NBA 2K23 Next Gen. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Our current goal right now is to try to get to 500 subscribers by the end of 2023. Thank you guys so much. We are at like 236 subscribers, so I really appreciate you guys a lot. And now let's get into the best build ever. And for the position, you're gonna go with shooting guard because I think that's gonna be the best position for this build. So I'm gonna go with shooting guard for this build. And for the hand, it doesn't matter. You can go with right or left. It's whatever your preference is. I'm gonna use right hand because I'm a right-handed person in real life. But if you want to use the left hand, you can. It's all your preference. It does not affect your build. Same with the jersey number. It's your personal preference, so you can always change it after you make the build. So you can pick your favorite number, and that will be fine because it doesn't affect your build. And now, this is what you want to go for the vitals. And now, let's get to the body settings. And for the body settings, for the height, you're going to go with 6'3", because I think that's the perfect height, so you can be tall. I mean, kind of tall, but not too short, because there's a lot of 6'4" point guards out there. And I want to be a little bit taller, but I can still do everything. So I'm going to go with 6'3". And for the weight, I'm going to go with 170 pounds. I know that's like twig size, but I just need that weight so I can look faster. And I like that weight for my player. And for the wingspan, I'm going to go with a 6'10" wingspan so we can get all the attributes we need for this build. And for the body shape, I'm going to go with compact because I think that looks the best on my player. So this is what you want to go for all for the body settings. You can pick whatever body shape though, but I'm going to go compact. And now, let's get into the attributes. And for the attributes for the finishing, I'm going to go with a 60 close shot because I don't need a high close shot. Since I'm going to be doing I'm going to do layups all the time and dunking on people. So I'm going to go with a 60 close shot. And for the driving layup, I'm going to go with an 85 driving layup so we can get the Kyrie Irving layup packages, which is one of the best in the game. Same with the John Morant, which you get at an 82. But I just want the Kyrie Irving one so I can have a cool, nice one. So whenever I get put out of a dunk animation, I can get a layup animation, and I have a good layup animation. So that's why I went with an 85. And for the driving dunk, I'm going to go with a 94 driving dunk so I can get every contact dunk in the game. And also, I'm a 6'3" point guard or shooting guard that has a 94 driving dunk and can still shoot and can dribble. So I think this is going to be a perfect build. This is what you want to go for all the finishing. I didn't put anything on standing dunk or post control. And now, let's get to the shooting. And for the shooting, for the mid-range, I'm going to go with an 80 mid-range so I can just have a decent mid-range. So if I can't take a 3, I can take a mid-range and it can always go in. Some people will go with a 75 so they can put more attributes on different attributes. But I'm going to go with 80 mid-range just to be safe. And for the three-pointer, I'm going to go with a 93 pointer so I can be able to shoot the three-pointer from wherever on the court. Especially since I'm 6'3" and my takeover, I'm going to be shooting like Steph Curry in his prime. He is still in his prime, but like I'm going to be shooting like Steph Curry on steroids. So I'm going to go with a 93 pointer. And for the free throw, I'm going to go with an 80 because I just had some extra attribute points. So I just put it on the free throw. And this is what you want to go for the shooting. And now, let's get into the playmaking. And for the playmaking, for the pass accuracy, I'm going to go with an 80 pass accuracy because at a 75 pass accuracy, you get the LeBron pass style, which is one of the best pass styles in the game. And at an 80 pass accuracy, you get the Stephen Curry one, which is pretty decent too. So I just wanted to have an 80 so I can use the LeBron or Stephen Curry pass style. And for the ball handle, I'm going to go with an 85 ball handle because I'm not usually like the main dribbler because I'm not the best dribbler in the world. So I'm going to go with an 85 since that's not the main thing I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go with an 85. And for the speed with ball, I'm going to go with a 76 speed with ball because I don't need that high of speed with ball. You don't need, unless you want to be like a main dribbler, you might want to have a higher speed with ball. But since I'm not, I'm going to go with a 76. This is what you want to go for all the playmaking. And now, let's get into the defense. And for the defense, I'm going to go with a 36 interior defense since I'm a 6'3" point guard. I'm not going to be like Prime Shaquille O'Neal, Prime Hakeem Olajuwon, or Prime Des Ramen, or whoever was really good at defense. I'm not going to be like them because I'm only 6'3" and I'm 170 pounds. So we're going to get bodied a lot by centers if we have a mismatch. But since we're going to be guarding point guards, that's why we have an 80 perimeter defense, so we can at least be able to guard decently on the point guard, even though they might have like a 99 three-pointer. If we guard the right person, we can lock them up, because some people are better with like a 50 perimeter defense, but we have an 80, which gives us a better advantage. So I'm going to go with an 80 perimeter defense, and I'm also going to go with an 80 steal, because I don't need that high of a steal since I'm not a defensive player like that. That's what locks are for. That you should go check out my other videos for that, for the best lock build in the game. So I'm going to go with an 80 perimeter and 80 steal. And for the block, I'm going to go with a 66 block, because I want to block the ball, because I like blocking the ball. One of my builds has a 93 block, or a 90 block, and I just like blocking the ball because it's fun to do, because I just like stopping people from scoring. So I want to go with a 66 block. And for rebounding, our rebounding is not that great. We have a 46 offensive rebound and 43 defensive rebound, because I'm not going to be the main rebounder. That's what the center is for. So that's why I don't have a high rebound. But if you want to put it up, you can. But this is my preference, so I'm just going to go with a lower rebounding. And now, let's get into the physicals. And for the physicals, for the speed and acceleration, I'm going to go with an 80 speed and a 90 acceleration, because all you really need is an 80 speed for a guard. All you really need is an 80 speed and a 90 plus acceleration, because acceleration really matters in this game. If you don't have a high acceleration, you're not going to be that fast, unless you're like a tall point guard, like a 6'9" point guard. You can't get this acceleration, so you got to be a smaller point guard, and for small point guards you need a higher acceleration than speed. So this is what I'm going to go for the speed and acceleration. For the strength, I'm going to go with a 35 strength, because I don't need that high of a strength since I'm a point guard. For the vertical, I'm going to go with an 83. I put it to an 83 instead of an 82, because I had an extra attribute point left that I can use that could actually be important. So I just had an 83 vertical. And obviously, as always, for the stamina, we go with a 99 stamina, because I want to be running around the court. And if we have less than a 90 stamina, we're going to need an inhaler every 30 seconds. So I need that 99 stamina. And now, let's get into the takeover. And for the takeovers, for the primary takeover, I'm going to go with a limitless range, because I have a 93 pointer, and I want to be shooting from half court like Stephen Curry in 2016. So that's why I'm going to go with limitless range. And for the secondary takeover, I'm going to go with team takeover boost. So whenever I pass the ball, hopefully my teammates can score, we can get a higher takeover, and we can just dominate the game. So I'm going to go with this playmaking takeover and this 3-point takeover. And now, let's get into the outro. And as you see, we have built a 3-level score. This is kind of similar to the last one, but except we can literally dunk on anybody. We have like really good three-pointer. We have really good three-pointer attributes, and we also have a good ball handle, and we have good defense, and we have high speed. This is like the best build if you want to be a guard. If you want to be a good guard in this game, you can literally do everything on this build. So I really recommend you make this build right now if you want to be the best point guard or shooting guard in the game. Thank you guys for watching. We're similar to Austin Reeves, Del Curry, and Jordan Clarkson. This is a really good comparison since Austin Reeves is literally him. So I think you should make this build if you want to become the best shooting guard in the game. And I'm out, man. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'm out. Peace.